Yeah, greetings. Give thanks for life, no man. Health and strength and daily substances. Yes, I. Rastafari lives and reunited, Wally. Yeah, some man I take Rasta business for joke thing, really and truly. You know what I mean? I say, and I realize Rasta really and a threat. You see me? Yeah, it on a serious threat. You know what I mean? We're on a serious threat right now where we need reconstruction in, you know what I mean? We're on a serious threat. And some man I take it for joke thing like a semantics them a deal with. Or them a look social media gloat or followers. Movements are a real threat, Rastafari. One day them for know this. You know what I mean? Yeah, movements are a real threat globally. You know what I mean? And we need for understand say it is not a dolly house thing we are play or a pine speaking thing we are dealing with. Saying it on a real threat. You know what I mean? The leadership structure um really not dead there. See me I say both a Bubble Hill, both EWF, both 12 tribe, the structure that did there for the younger generation to come up and grasp the liberty and the roots and the knowledge of I and I liberty. You know what I mean? In Rastaman can say all kind of mimics and joke and make all kind of talk and get away with it. Them couldn't do that in a certain other religion then. So we'll be saying, you know what I mean? Cause if you criticize and make mockery of certain religion, there will be a backlash. So may I say, total backlashing. You know what I mean? Even get violent more time. So when Rastaman I use certain things just for pine pickings and look gloat and run around with semantics out. Like say one house better than the next house. Like it's a dolly house thing we are dealing. That not help I and I king. You see me I say because right now we're on a real check. You know what I mean? Yesterday the commissioner police them go up a Bubble Hill and I know say from even at the in the 90s them now you will of incident when I go on the hill more time where if you make bad habits come keep happening, it will come a festation. Because when was a man dead up at the hill already before, we hear gunplay, how much gun or the hill burn down and all kind of things. So and we know some things are going up there. Just like some things in a go on the bingy ground. And if you make slackness continue for happen, it's a domino effect, you know. Cause remember say we have daughters, we have sons, we have ones who I try to inspire themselves become real soldier of the movements. You know what I mean? So if them foundation and what a fandangles are going like in the bingy house just the same and people keep ignoring them and feel like say it'll just go away. A joke thing some people really are make. You know what I mean? A lot of time we have incidents even at the Bingy house of molestation. We have incidents even up a Bubble Hill of rape. And recently we have incidents a whole woman was raped and she died. So now these bad habits now, somebody and actually die of this. You know what I mean? So we know the police now come up our place just like the police now really have none. Because big well for crime there at Jamaica. So police have work for do. The commissioner police have work for do. Him now go left out crime scene Jamaica well for crime there and just come up at the hill just to come chant Bubba songs or say my well a prayer then. We say I force him and know about Rasta. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, anytime police come in a yard anywhere is some sort of information or them investigate something or there's some incidents. Police now have time for waste just become a civilian yard just to say, you see me I say, just like even Down at St. Agnes place, for instance. A Rasta man invite the police them in a St. Agnes place, you know, because the police them not coming into your building without some permission from some sort of person who in a leadership to enter the premises. Me can tell you this point blank. You see me I say, so when them enter St. Agnes, them get permission from some certain set of man who was running that place. Because certain incident was a happen and the police them a investigate and a ask questions. You know what I mean? And they came up there with them peers and them soup and whosoever they may be to get information. You know what I mean? So yeah, look reason last night and it's like it's a Dolly house reasoning. You know what I mean? To the states of final fear right now. It's a Dolly house reasoning really. You know what I mean? Because internationally and globally, all me see Rasta do argue amongst them one another, argue amongst them one another, argue amongst them one another, argue amongst them one another. And the youth them a go astray more and more and more and more. The youth them a go astray in a Babylon. I trim off them locks. I end up in a prison. And we're all in this together because it's a domino effect. You know what I mean? We youth them more and more structured. You know what I mean? From whole heap of thing want reconstruct. Bobo Hill one man a go on like say Bobo Hill, you know say a lot of Bobo man a gangster Jamaica. We know about the split. We know about gun business. Man dead up there before and now woman come dead. We hear about lot of allegation of rape, molestation up at the hill. So we don't want to go on like say them thing and happen in a Rasta business. You know? We don't want a man go on like say molestation and all kind of fandangles now go on a Rasta thing, you know. We don't want the man come with them illusion there, you know, around here, you know, and I said them man then a Rasta, you know. We don't want a man deal with that, you know. We have to deal with the issue when them come around. You see me I say because I see it happen, Bingy man left from England because of molestation of a child. You see me I say, so them thing happen in the organization many times. We have one masterman in a Birmingham long time. Was a Rastaman a go and a rape people? So we don't want to go on like say them thing and happen in I presence, you know, and them go on like say them thing and happen around I, you know. We not go in denial about these things. We're not gonna be in denial about these things because it's gonna bring reproach by every man. Right now, somewhere out there, somebody suffering because of these things, you know. I remember one sister in Birmingham, she end up in a Jamaica Bobo Hill. And right now she still a suffer because man assault her up a Bobo Hill. So a man might forget about these things just like a man get what him go deal with the next man wife and cause a man Evans for lick up and treat 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Him forget about it. But somebody still a feel that pain today. Because them not heal from certain things yet. Some don't want a man go on like say, them thing are not in the chat. This is why enough of the man them need to weed out. You see me? We don't want to denial about these things, Jed. Some of the man them corrupted, enough of the man them a thief. Them a hold down the movements. You see me? A man a say, boy, his sermon you go on and you don't feel like the Psalms reading go on. Psalms reading go on at Catholic church too. Them get up and pray every day, but yet still them a molest kids. Psalms reading go on at church too. But yet still the pastor sleep with the congregation kids them and sleep with the member. Psalms reading go on so and church a sing and praise and people a go church every week. Some don't want a man go on like so them thing and go on. We're in denial about certain things, and that is the problem why we keep facing these things over and over again. We're in denial. Long time the elder them a fight against them each other, and that's why enough things not set. That's why enough of the foundation them mash up. You see me I say, cause some man now left from upper Mobile go bingy down so, and some man now go just go join them a man and blah blah this and blah blah this and blah blah that. We see what in Ethiopia, Sasha man, the split of the Bobo Shanti. So we now in a denial about them thing jet. All over the globe. Right now we in. We see what going on EWF internationally. New York, them BFI struggle powers and fight for powers who want to be the head and EWF in HQ and this and down at Jamaica the same problem. Right now, enough of the EWF them dysfunctional. Be a fighting amongst man and man. So me I say, so we don't want to go and like say, we not in a problem and we in a denial about the state of Rastafari affairs today. So me I say, it is terrible. It need addressing. Rasta need to reconstruct themselves. You know what I mean? We see the Vatican reconstruct themselves, you know. We see enough of the church them reconstruct them preaching or them used to preach back from back in the days. Man, I get more radical and I say more. So we're Rastafari now reconstruct themselves. I go on like we're stuck in the 70s and we're stuck in the 40s and we're stuck some long time talking and we're stuck some long time reasoning. A joke things some man upon Beijing. You think people now watch and see what I go on? Where's the foundation? Not for the foundation, them I get mash up. Not for the foundation, them I get scatter. No more reason and going to be a segregation and be a segregation. There's a segregation of London, segregation of Birmingham, segregation of Manchester, segregation of Africa. I be a fool in Shagwan. Rasta need to organize themselves. Yeah, we really need to organize themselves and stop judgment and words and grand start defend certain things. If we stop defending slackness, I know certain things need to change. In real life. So I say, Rasta in a problem, Jed. Rasta in a problem. The Bobo Shanti is not the big congregation in the Rastafari community internationally. And they're more divided. And if them get more divided, the congregation will get lesser and lesser. Them is not the biggest establishment in Africa when it comes to repatriation and carrying one's them. So we don't have to go on like say everything is cushion. We don't delude ourselves about certain things and the state of our affairs. A lot of the movements dysfunctional. We need a reconstruction and think how we meditate and find a solution to this whole heap of animosity. And the man, certain people need to move from around the altar. Move from around them and gang it up like a freedom business, like a them yard or freedom organization where them pump a bag of money in and them invest in a private firm. Some man I deal with it, like it's a private firm them create and them nobody can move them from them until them dead. Like we don't have a constitution a governor and a man a go on like say Rastafari is for them. Can't work, Jed. We need to understand these things. Certain people move. The corruption need to move from around the children. Enough things need reconstructing. And we have to stop in denial. You see me I say? And stop going like some man when I put up front. Them not for the up front, Virgin. And them is the problem. Nah, I'm gonna get no better and can some man start pull up some feeling like a gangster thing them a deal with. The gang of fives and some man. Domino effect. Your youth are going to suffer, me are going to suffer, and the whole of we are going to suffer because we're all in this together. So, no delusion around here, you know. The state of Rastafari, it no look good.